So lately I've been scrolling Pinterest and seeing these beautiful, vibrant still life paintings. They kind of look like an abstract expressionist take on a still life, and I just love it. Specifically Maddie Grace art. I've been so inspired by her pieces lately. Please go check out her work. Typically when I paint, it's very abstract. I'm not a realist painter. I've always been drawn to still life paintings, but I've never done many of them myself. The first time I really did a still life painting was in art school in a painting class, and it was the most boring composition. It was literally just like spheres and squares with shadows, which was good for learning technique, but I want to do something a little more interesting and inspiring. I'm just gonna get creative and see what happens. Hello everyone, welcome to the studio. I've never really done a studio vlog before, so this is a first. Welcome, by the way. This is what we're working with right now for my candle fragrance brand, Soap's Beach House. This is where I keep all of the inventory, which clearly I need to do a restock. It's looking a little slim pickings right now, but this is where I keep the products. This shelf is more of like supplies that I use to make inventory. We've got my nice little island where I make everything. So clearly it is a mess in here. I'll be honest, it looks like this a lot of the time. I try to keep things clean. I do a decent job at it, but then when I'm doing a bunch of things at once, it just gets really disorganized and chaotic. But as an artist, that's just the way that I work, and I've kind of accepted it at this point. So today we're gonna do a painting, and this is not for sale necessarily. It's not for a commission. I just have this idea that I need to put on a canvas, and I already have some paints that need to be used up. I don't sell paintings often, but I am working towards selling more art because it's something that I love so much. The first piece I did today is this still life, which I think I like it. It's growing on me. I just did it in a sketchbook. I have just been loving these vibrant colors, I guess because it's spring. And honestly, I'm so over neutrals, you guys. They have their place, and I do love neutrals, but come on. This is just so bright and fun and happy. So this was what I did first, and I had a ton of leftover paint. So then I did a little mini oyster and lemon piece. This isn't my favorite, but I still have a whole palette of these colors. So I figured instead of letting them go to waste, let me just use them up on this canvas. Now when it comes to still life paintings, it's best if you can set up your own, but I don't currently have the resources for that. I don't have the time or the lighting or the supplies that I would need. So here's what I did instead. I used good old ChatGPT to help me create a still life that I had in mind. I basically just gave it a prompt and it did that. It's kind of crazy. I have very mixed opinions on AI, but for today, it is a very helpful tool when it comes to making a reference photo. I don't know what this is gonna become. I'm just gonna try to be very expressive and use gestural brush strokes. Just an overall abstract sketch of this piece. Blank canvas. The world is our oyster. I love getting to express and work with my hands, and as much as I love candles and fragrance and creating products, I still need to scratch that creative itch when it comes to creating art with my hands, like on a canvas. Okay, we have the initial sketch rough outline down. I'm really gonna try to just work in layers and keep adding different colors until we see more of this still life come together. It feels fun to be painting on an easel again. Lately I've been just painting smaller scale pieces just on tabletop, but this kind of brings me back to art classes and painting. We would literally be standing there for 3 hours, all of our easels in a circle, one still life in the center, or a live model, and we're just like painting for 3 straight hours. Those were the longest classes ever, but honestly, this kind of makes me miss it. I'm thinking I might do some of this green color right here and start maybe blocking out some spaces. morning, everyone. It is day 2 of this studio vlog. Yesterday was a pretty short documentation. I had to let this first layer of paint dry and we're gonna get back to working on it, and I'm really excited about it. So here is our piece so far. I'm liking the colors, but this is obviously just a very base layer. I've been excited to keep working on this since I stopped yesterday. I went to bed thinking about painting and I woke up excited to paint today, which doesn't always happen, so it feels so good to feel inspired. That's a sign that you know you're enjoying a certain creative project when you just can't stop thinking about it. So we still have the same paint palette from yesterday. I'll definitely have to mix some more colors, but for now, let's just keep it going. I've got to clean up from yesterday. I literally just left everything here. I'm gonna start trying to fill in these shapes more, and I'm still wanting to keep my brush strokes really loose and more suggestive rather than very detailed, because I am going for the more abstract expressionist feel. This is not good. I think that's the best we're gonna get for now. Honestly, it's a lot better than before, but I'll have to keep working on it. What do we think so far? I really like the color palette. It's kind of soothing with this little pop of orange and then the nice blues and greens. I really hope this turns out well. You really never know. Hours now. I definitely like how this is coming along. I feel like I'm at that point where I can't tell if it's finished yet. Like, this is where I just stare at it for so long and try to figure out if it looks finished, if it looks resolved, if it looks complete. I feel like I've been looking at it for too long, so I might need to step away and come back later. I don't know. I don't want to overwork it, but I just can't tell yet. I am happy with the process of making this. I've had such a good time. For now, I think I need to step away, clean up the studio a little bit, eat some lunch or something. Okay, you guys, I think she's finished. I worked a little bit more on adding some contrast in some areas and then just working with the background a little bit, and I added some more white highlights. I don't know, I think I like it. Alright you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. It felt so good to try something new and to get back into painting. Let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe below if you're not already. I post really whenever I can. I really would love to paint more, so if you want to see more paint with me videos, I'm happy to do that. Just leave a comment below. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm planning on sharing more of my work and what I create over there, so if you want to follow along, feel free to do that. Hopefully this video can inspire you to get back into doing something that you love, whether that's painting or something else. Create something just for the fun of it. So thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.